Alexa TV presents in 3, 2, 1, Dateline Schools with your host, Terry Harrington.
School bells will soon be ringing, signaling the start of yet another school year, and all the excitement. We know that safety is not always on the minds of our children as they head back to the classroom. So this week on Dateline Schools, I had the privilege of talking to the Public Safety Director of the City of Port Huron, Michael Reaves, with some tips on how to make this a great, safe start to our brand new school year. And Mike, I'm sure as we get ready to open doors next week for the new school year that safety is not always concerning the kids, but definitely for you guys, isn't it?
You know, safety is always number one in our minds, and the kids, obviously, they're getting back to school. They're probably excited, but safety is something that both parents and kids have to think about going into the new year.
We've got a whole week before classes start. Is there some things parents should be doing now to get the kids ready?
You know, there is. The parents should be sitting down and talking to the kids and following a safety routine or protocol. They need to make sure that they have a plan with their child and how they get to school, what they do in case of an emergency, ways to contact the parents in case of an emergency, but most of all, making sure that they're buddied up with somebody and that they have a plan in place for an emergency.
Here in Port Huron, most of the kids in the city anyway walk to school, especially the younger kids. Is there anything special that the parents should be aware of and the kids need to be aware of to walk safely to school every day?
You know, I would hope that the parents would actually walk that route with the child and make sure of the area that the child's going so the child doesn't take shortcuts and that type of thing. And, you know, in this age of internet and Google, it doesn't hurt to perhaps check the area, the addresses and those types of things. Mm-hmm. Just be aware of who's in those areas and make sure that the child follows that routine and doesn't deviate from it.
And my guess is, too, you guys do a pretty good job of patrolling those days during before and after school hours, too, don't you?
Absolutely. We actually pay special attention to the school routes, the bus routes, and those type of things. We know that things may not happen just at school, but while on the way or on the way home from school.
And do you also encourage neighbors to kind of keep an eye on the kids, too, as they walk back and forth, and especially once they start seeing that habit every day?
You know, we do. There used to be a program called Helping Hands where you place the placard in the window and a child could always go to that home. We've kind of gotten away from that, but we do encourage parents and other responsible adults and business owners, and also our Eyes and Ears program with different vendors that are out driving the street to keep an eye on the kids. Kids may not think about safety all the time, but parents obviously should.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.